I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to let you know that the narcissist never truly forgets their victim. I don't care how many years has passed. I don't care how many decades it's been. I don't care how much they act like they've moved on. The narcissist never truly forgets their victim. The reason for this is once you cross the narcissist's path, they feel like you are their property. So even if they discarded you or they forced you to reverse discard them, years later, that narcissist still sees you as their property. They never truly forget you. And this is for those of you who have, thank God, finally broken this trauma bond. You've walked away. It's been years. You've picked up the pieces. You've been strong enough to move on with your life. And then years later, sometimes this can be just months, y'all. It can be months. It can be the narcissist coming into your life, ruining everything, turning your whole life upside down, ghosting you, going away, and then a few months later they show up. But for those of you, especially who it's been years and you finally picked up the pieces and moved on, and all of a sudden the narcissist shows up out of nowhere, maybe through a text message, maybe through an email, or they show up at a function or something, don't think that this person has any good intention for you. A narcissist never changes. They are who they are. But what they are thinking in their mind is that you are their property. So, because it's been years, because you've moved on, some of you are even married now, some of you felt like this person was the love of your life, and this was such a beautiful relationship until it wasn't beautiful anymore, but you moved on and you never truly forgot that person. That is the same way the narcissist has never truly forgotten you. But for them, it's for a toxic reason. They feel like you are their property. So when they come back, when you just stumble across that text message from them out of nowhere, or they called you out of nowhere, maybe you blocked them, you got to the point where you blocked each other on everything, blocked their phone number, or maybe you changed your phone number, and it's been years or time has gone by, but then again, you get this text message or you get this email, they're not coming back because they miss you or because they have changed or because they realize what they missed. They're coming back for their property. They are coming back for their property. You are going to lose all of the years that you just spent and gained. You're going to lose all of the self growth, the building that you've just done, the strength that you had to gather, the the peace that you now have, the mercy you've given yourself, the building you have done on your life, all of the things that you've just done for yourself, you're going to lose all of that. Because when that narcissist come back, they're going to come back with an even bigger love bombing. You're going to feel again like this is the best thing that has ever happened to you. But once that love bombing is over, you're going to go right back in that cycle and you're going to go through the devaluing stage and you're going to go through the discard. But guess what? This time is going to be worse. It's going to be worse than last time. They're going to punish you worse than they ever did. When the narcissist comes back, it's always worse than the first time. And guess what? Not only is the abuse going to be worse, the self-loathing that you're going to do is going to be worse. You're going to hate yourself even worse. You're going to go into the darkest depression. Why? Because you are going to regret spending all of this time creating yourself, picking your face off the floors, building yourself back up, building your life again, doing all of this self-growth and self-work just to get up and ruin it. You're going to be so much harder on yourself. You're going to live in regret. The narcissist never comes back as a changed person because they don't change. They don't even think they need to change. They don't think they have a problem. This is why they don't change. And this is why you should never go back. The narcissist does not regret anything they do or did. They regret losing you. That's the only thing they regret. And because of that, they will come back. For those of you who want to know, does the narcissist come back? Yes, they do come back. And a lot of you are so broken that you do want them to come back in a sick way. But the only person that's going to hurt in that situation is you. You're not going to gain anything from them coming back. There are 10 billion people on this planet Earth. Go choose one of them. What happened with this narcissist was something that changed your life. You will never be the same because of that. Don't go through this growth and end up dragging yourself right back into that. I've made several videos about this, and I'm probably going to make several more. But I need you guys to know that when the narcissists come back, they're not coming back because they miss you, love you, need you, finally regret losing you. They're coming back for their property. And they will go through that cycle again. The love bombing, devaluing, abuse, discard, hoovering, back to love bombing. That's all they can ever give you. You will consistently be on that hamster wheel of toxic abuse until you finally put your foot down, walk away, and don't come back. You have that power. But if you keep giving the narcissist chances to come back and screw you over, they will. They will. The narcissist never forgets their victim. And for those of you who have experienced this, please comment down below and attest to this, because they do come back. Sometimes it takes them weeks. Sometimes it takes them days. Sometimes it takes them years. And I'm talking 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years. They do come back. And when they come back, it feels amazing. Because you're thinking in your head, they finally got it. They finally figured it out. They finally see me. They finally acknowledge me. They finally value me. And when they come back, they're going to act like that. They're going to love bomb you like something you've never seen before. They're finally going to do all of the things that you prayed for, cried for, complained about. They're going to do all of it. But that's only to make sure that they got you hooked again, back on that hamster wheel. You'll lose yourself again. You'll lose everything you just built. You'll lose every strength you finally just built back up. Don't do it. Ignore them. I don't care how beautiful that text message is. I don't care how long or how short or how romantic or what channels they had to use. Ignore it. They don't even respect you when you go back. They think you're stupid. They think, wow, I cannot believe I did all of this and all I had to do was send a text message. And here she comes crawling right back. Here he comes crawling right back into my palms. That's what they're thinking. They're not thinking, wow, I'm so grateful that she's taking me back. I'm so grateful that he's taking me back. They're thinking, yeah, I still have control. So remember that when they come back, it's not for a good reason. It's usually to prove to themselves that they still have control over you, but it's usually to punish you for leaving in the first place. Remember that. My name is Mercy. If you love contents like these, please hit that follow button. You can also follow me on my other social media platform. You can also book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in the bio, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.